Hi guys, real quick, we're going to talk about exponents. Exponents are a way to multiply a number by itself to get really big really quickly. Uh, you may hear the term that something gets exponentially bigger. That means that it gets bigger by a large degree very quickly. Exponents are typically written as a base, which would be the larger number, and then a superscript, which would be the number up on top, and that tells you how many times to multiply the base times itself. Okay, so you've got your base is the bigger number. I'm sorry, the number that's written larger, I should say, and then the exponent, which is the smaller number that'll be up top. And the way this would look written out would be 2 times 2, or 2 squared, which would equal 4. Okay, if I have 3 squared, my base is 3, my exponent is 2, I have 3 times 3, which equals 9. And I'm using that little dot there, and that dot means multiplication, so hopefully we're all good with that. But I'm going to continue using that because that's what you'll see as we move higher up in multiplication and in math. All right, so if I have the number 5 squared, that equals 5 times 5, which equals 25. Now I'm going to move into my next one. If I have the number 3 and I have it cubed, 3 times 3, my base of 3, my exponent of 3, that means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So the way I work this is I do 3 times 3 to get 9, then 9 times 3 to get 27. So my final product there is going to be 27. Right? Some numbers are going to be kind of easy to do. If I have 10 cubed, that's an easy one because I'm going to have 10 3 times. I can do that right away. I know I'm going to have 3 zeros. And then my 1, right? 10 cubed. And you'll see that in scientific notation when we get to that point as well. If I do 6 squared, then I get 6 times 6 to get 36. Right? And even if you get bigger, right? Say I have 4 to the 4th power, then it's just 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And I keep using those numbers duplicated. It's not always going to be that way, obviously. The base does not have to equal the exponent. So in order to do 4 times 4, I am going to do 4 times 4, which is going to get me to 16. And then I'm going to multiply it times 4 again, which is going to get me to 64. Then 64 times 4 is going to get me to 256. So look how quickly we went from 4, a base of 4, up to 256. Right? Those numbers get very big very quickly. I hope that this kind of shows us how we're doing exponents. We'll talk about how to multiply exponents and add and subtract and all that sort of thing in a different video. But for now, just remember that the base is the number that you're going to be multiplying by itself, and then the exponent is how many times you're going to multiply it by itself. All right. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know.